I quit YouTube and I finally understood why people quit according to the human design system. Years, I came up with every excuse possible on earth, and that caused a lot of guilt, disappointment, and frustration. Your spark fades, the motivation vanishes, and you end up on this graveyard of half-finished projects and unfulfilled dreams. Welcome back. I'm Ina, your human design and manifestation expert. And here's a quick live update from me. Even though I quit making YouTube videos for 3 years, I never stopped experimenting with human design. In fact, I did more than 100 hours of human design readings with entrepreneurs and business owners, and based on that, I even managed to create my first ever online course called Human Design for Business. I poured all my energy and human design knowledge and experience working with entrepreneurs into this product, and I genuinely believe this is one of the most transformational products for people who want to learn how to run their businesses in alignment with their true self. So if you are an entrepreneur or business owner, please check out the link below. On a separate note, I also bought my first home here in the UK. I manifested it using my human design strategy and various manifestation techniques. I'll talk more about that later. Of course, I'm super proud of myself, but the fact remains the same. I quit YouTube and I finally understood why people quit according to the human design system. While most people will tell you that you start and quit halfway is due to the fact that you're not following your strategy and authority, which is correct, but in my opinion, it turned into this cliche advice. From my personal experience, those reasons come down to something even more specific. And that's the fact that most likely you operate in your business, if you have one, or you live your daily life, you make important life decisions like where you decide to commit your energy from your open energy centers. In specific, your open motor centers. In human design, the motor centers are our heart or ego, our solar plexus, sacral or root center. So check out your body graph and see which centers are open in your chart, in particular which motor centers are open in your body graph, and then ask yourself the following questions. So if you have an open root center, ask, do I start taking action because I'm under pressure or stress to get something done, to be busy, to be productive, to accomplish as much as possible, to solve a problem immediately? If yes, that's the reason why you are burning out, because most likely you can't handle the pressure and stress anymore. And your solution here is to wait and not take any action when under pressure or stress. If you have an open solar plexus, then consider the following. Am I burning out and quitting because I'm people pleasing, because I'm trying to avoid some sort of conflict or confrontation? Or perhaps I am in the wrong environment where people are toxic or where emotions are too heavy. Well, that's the reason why you are quitting, because most likely your body can't handle those heavy emotions and toxicity. Your solution here is to avoid it, ideally, as much as you can. How about an open sacral? Are you quitting because you simply bite more than you can chew? You cannot maintain the same workload or pace as your peers, and that's why you burn out. Or let me ask you this, do you get plenty of rest? How many hours do you sleep? Because with an open sacral, you better have plenty of rest and sleep well. With an open heart or ego center, check out your motivation. What is your why behind taking a certain action? Am I trying to do something because I'm proving something to myself or other people? Am I overpromising? Am I committing to things that I need to do, I'm forced to do, I have to do, but not the things that I genuinely want to do? So that's actually one of the most common reasons why people quit. And that was the same reason that made me quit halfway. I always thought that I have to be consistent on YouTube, and at that moment in my life, I was not able to, because with an open heart, our will is limited. And here you need to listen to your body and ask yourself, what do I genuinely want to do? What am I fired up to do in this specific moment? To wrap up this topic, I'll briefly go through other energy centers that can be the reason why you quit halfway. For example, if you have an open crown, consider whether you are not trying to figure it all out and whether you're not asking yourself questions that have nothing to do with your progress and your success. If you have an open ajna, consider whether your motivation doesn't come down to know it all, trying to be the most intelligent, the smartest person who has answers to all the questions, and check out whether your self-worth doesn't equal to how much you know. If you have an open throat center, then see whether you're not trying to attract attention, because deep inside you feel that no one sees you, no one recognizes you, and no one acknowledges you for who you are, and that's the reason why you take action and start things. With an open identity center, or G, then check out whether your key motivation is because you're not comfortable with who you are and where you are, and you're trying to find someone, a group of people, or a company or a business, so that they can give you that sense of belonging, because that will be the reason why you quit halfway. And finally, if you have an open spleen, consider whether you're not holding on to things that are not healthy for you, because most likely that's the reason why you quit halfway. So at the very heart of why we quit lies a simple yet profound truth, and that is, we quit because we stop listening to ourselves. Instead, we get entangled in external expectations, in our own conditioning, what we think will bring us happiness or success, or maybe because we try to avoid that desperate need to get rid of pressure or fill the void, instead of honoring our inner guidance, listening to our body, and addressing the problems that we have deep inside. And that's the reason why I'm back on YouTube. I want to continue talking about human design, manifestation, self-actualization. So again, I invite you to check out my online course. And if you have any questions or any topics that you want me to cover on this channel, I'm back, and please write them down in the comment section, because I'll be making YouTube videos going forward more consistent.